What do you do when you have many projects hit you all at once? How do you handle managing so many architecture projects at the same time? I'm here to break it down. I got some solutions for you guys. Let's get into it. When you get hit with many design projects, it's such a crucial skill to manage them accordingly, because if you don't, the quality of your design work goes down and you will lose the client. That's why it's so crucial to be on top of this and manage it like a pro. So when managing multiple projects, there's things you got to be conscious of. Number one is time. You have a time constraint because at some point you got to get the work done. If you don't get the work done, then the client's going to be pretty upset at you. Communication issues. If you're so busy trying to manage all these projects ineffectively, you're not going to communicate with your client. If you leave your client in the black, he's not going to be too happy. You got to stay up to date with your communication. Otherwise, they're going to think you forgot about them.
I do not know that answer right now, but I will do everything in my power to get that information for you.
And last but not least is resource allocation. You got to make sure you have the resources to get the job done. If you don't have the resources, how are you going to get all these projects taken care of? So it's very important to manage these projects from the get-go. So what's the solution? Well, I have it for you guys. How do we manage our projects here? I'm going to break it down for you. The way that we overcome this challenge is number one, by using Monday.com. We have it laid out where every employee has their assigned tasks. I even have tasks for myself, but basically it's showcasing every single project in the pipeline that's being worked on, what phase it's at. And this way we can all visually see on a computer screen where everybody's at and track each other's projects. Another method that we like to use is a program called Pipedrive. This is for stuff that's coming in. It's called a CRM. And what the CRM does is basically track prospective clients from coming in and the certain phases that they're going to be coming into the project. Some sign, some don't, but it's a way to track our prospective clients. And aside from Monday.com and Pipedrive.com, we like to stay in tune with everybody. We have a big group chat on WhatsApp. We just talk to each other and basically stay in tune with what's going on. Overall, everybody knows what everybody's working on. Just in case somebody can't get a project done, someone else can step in. So by combining Monday.com, Pipedrive, and having a giant group chat, we're all able to stay on track of what's being worked on, who's working on what, and what is coming in the pipeline. This allows us to properly use our resources and allocate accordingly. Now, the one thing that happens is when you get a big influx of projects, how do you manage this all at once?
I can't do it. I can't do it, Squidward.
The important thing is communication with your clients. Now, if you're telling every client I'll have it done in the next 24 hours, it's impossible. You're going to be overwhelmed. So the main thing that I've learned from myself is being open and communicative with my clients. If they're aware of what's going on, they can prepare themselves accordingly. At the end of the day, if it takes an extra day or two, it is what it is, not the end of the world, but at least you're going to make the deadline and look good to your clients. Overall, the goal here is to take the influx of work and manage it accordingly. If you don't manage your projects, you're not going to get them done. Staying organized will prevent errors and omissions from happening. Overall, clients got to be happy. You got to deliver the work and overall manage everything at a good, successful rate. Otherwise, you'll just fall through and cause problems. At the end of the day, the work will speak for itself if you can manage accordingly. And that's why it's important to stay on top of this and don't let it fall behind. So if you guys have any other project management tips, I'm open to hearing about it. It's a learning process for everybody, but this is what works for me. If you have something that works for you, please let me know in the comments below. In the meantime, check out our other tips and tricks from the business that we're sharing with you guys daily. Thank you so much.